Hi, I'm Todd Wente, and this is the Daily 180, 180 seconds of motivation and inspiration intended to help you take action and make progress in your life. Today, we're doing episode 471 of the Daily 180, and we're almost finished with our Z words. We've got two more after today, and then we'll start into a new kind of a process for the Daily 180, but we're going to finish out the alphabet by talking about three more Z words. Today, the Z word that we're going to be talking about is zag. Now, zag is a word that's been around for a long time. It's been used in combination with lots of other words and with lots of other things. I remember when I was younger, I came across zag papers that were used for rolling cigarettes. I also remember coming across Zag as the company that was responsible for putting covers around cell phones and other electronic devices when you wanted to protect them really well. So maybe that goes along with the cigarette papers. I don't know. I don't know if they're connected to each other, but I remember those two times that those were showing up. Of course, as you could probably guess, neither of those have anything to do with what I'm going to be talking about as far as making progress. But it's interesting to me that the word zag has been used in a couple of different situations. I like to think of it as the second half of the zigzag phrase, right? People talk about, oh yeah, he was zigzagging all over the place. What does that really mean? Well, it means we change direction. It means that we make quick changes in direction and sometimes random changes in direction. For me, I always think of zigzag as kind of back and forth, working across a line that shows gradual progress going up a process or up a particular direction. And maybe that's why I've held on to it as one of the words that I wanted to talk about for the Daily 180, because this idea of making changes in the way that we do something while keeping our attention on the direction we want to go is something that I feel is really critical for making progress. Sometimes we're so involved and so caught up in the idea of making progress in a particular way about a particular point that we wind up putting ourselves in a place of where the law of diminishing returns can take over. For those of you who aren't aware, the law of diminishing returns says early in a process, sometimes you see really, really big increase in performance, and then over time you see smaller and smaller rewards. That can be a really good thing, and it can be something that we have to remember, because when you've got fundamentally sound pieces in place, fine-tuning those things is going to mean that you're going to get fewer and fewer noticeable results on a daily basis or on a quick basis. It's going to take longer. But it's also worth knowing that sometimes when you feel like you're in a rut and you feel like you're doing the best you can and things aren't making any progress, maybe it's time to change direction. Do a quick zag rather than a zig, and shift directions a little bit so that you can give yourself a new place to work, a new way to find progress, and a new way to focus and concentrate your energies. Hope this has been useful for you. If it has, as always, share this with somebody that you know that could benefit from it. Hit the subscribe button and the bell to be reminded of when we're releasing more videos. And as always, this has been the Daily 180. My name is Todd Wente. Go forth and conquer. We'll see you next time.